Welcome to Park Guell. There are several ways to purchase tickets. Since it's a low season, I was able to buy mine at the park. And there's an allotted time to get in, so once you're inside, you can stay until closing time. You can use the metro to get to the park, and for me, taking Lesseps station is easier. The monumental flights of steps are steps that start from the entrance square. It is a double flight of steps that lead to the hypostyle room or the columns room. On your way up, you will see different interesting sculptures like the gargoyles that you just saw on the right side. And there is also a colored dragon or salamander on your right side. Once on top, we will be greeted by the columns, and 86 striated columns to be exact. And the ceiling is formed of small domes, and some of them have some tile shards. After you visited the columns, a few more steps up, then you will be greeted by the nature square. The square was meant for holding of open-air shows, and it is partly dug into the mountain and partly held up by the columns underneath. The undulating bench that runs around it was made between 1910 and 1914, and it is made from prefabricated blocks of concrete clad with tile shard mosaic and cylindrical pieces of pottery. After a few minutes rest and soaking up the sun at the nature square, we are heading out to Portico of the Washerwoman. The portico has the backing of the retaining wall of the upper roadway, and it is made up of stone and a profile of a huge wave. To its exterior is a whole series of buttresses which depicts a rough caryatid which is known as the Washerwoman. As you can see from behind me, the portico ends in a spiral ramp with helicoidal columns, and the whole layout gives us a very elegant dual height of the upper and lower balconies. Thank you for visiting Park Guell with me, and I hope you enjoy the video.